Good day, everyone. I am Nirmal Joseph. Today, I will be presenting on behalf of my team our best practice titled Indiefit, a technology to identify the best eyewear frame fit for Indian customers using golden ratio proportions, carried out by the eye care division of Titan Company. Our vision is to be the biggest and best eye care destination in the industry. Towards the above vision, the key aspect is to build utmost comfort to our customer when they buy an eyewear from us. Today, I will be taking you through these points from user problems to business impact of why Indiefit was brought into existence. Our best practice is the development of the Indiefit algorithm to determine different head sizes, facial dimensions, proportions, and comfort wrap of eyewear frames to deliver best fit frame sizes to at least 80% of Indian eyewear customers. When someone wears a frame, there are two touch points where the frame comes in contact with the wearer, which are the nose and the ear lobes. In stores, frame selection happens through multiple try-ons. There is no tool available for the store staff to suggest the right frame size. Customers complain about ill-fitting frames where the frames would be either too loose or too tight for them. To address this issue, we realize that we need frames which are more suited for Indian faces compared to international frames that we retail. We researched with a sample size of 500 plus users across India and identified that facial anatomy varied across regions, and in most cases, frames were not in proportion to the face types. For centuries, it has been identified that art, architecture, and nature are more appealing to the eye when proportions of designs and structures are based on the golden ratio of 5. Golden ratio is a special number obtained by dividing a line into two parts such that the long part divided by the short part equals the whole length divided by the long part equals 1.618. According to John Hopkins researchers published in the Journal of Craniofacial Surgery, human skull dimensions follow the golden ratio. Thus, golden ratio was selected as the best tool to analyze and map facial proportions. Using these data points, we ideated upon solutions to solve this problem. Conventionally, pupillary distance PD is a very significant parameter measured with a device called PD meter to enable fitting of the lens into the frame. We physically measured 200 plus faces pan-India and identified around 25 golden ratios in facial dimensions. We identified that PD and all other frame dimensions are linearly proportional to each other. Hence, PD became the key driving dimension to arrive other dimensions. This was a breakthrough point in our journey. For example, the pupillary distance is in golden ratio with the shaft length. Hence, PD multiplied by the golden ratio will give you the shaft length. In the next phase, we mapped all the golden ratios relevant for manufacturing an eyewear. Based on these formulae, we developed an algorithm. Doesn't every human have different facial characteristics, sizes, and shapes? Yes, difference in the facial features between individuals are due to face shape and muscular features. When it comes to the fit and comfort of eyewear frames, the touch points are directly coming from the skull proportions, which is in golden ratio with the pupillary distance. This technique will work globally as this proportion is a unique evolutionary feature in humans, but research and calibration of sizes should be done for each set of population. An algorithm was devised which takes into account PD as the input, and the derivative outcome results in an ideal fit. This includes the frame width, the lens size, the temple length, and the ideal nose fit. Based on these outcomes, we produced physical prototypes and tested it across a base of 200 plus users across regions with great success. We utilized the PD data of over 20,000 existing customers and came up with a simplified nomenclature for our frames ranging from sizes of XS to L, taking into account gender and age groups. This technology is an industry first for which we have applied for a patent, and all formulae are copyright protected. Let's look at the impact of this tool on business results. Indiefit has now become the platform for all in-house manufactured frames. This algorithm is translated into templates based on sizes and shapes for our designers to create proportionate and aesthetically appealing frames. The standardization of dimensions makes it easier for our manufacturing units to produce frames with shorter lead times and lesser rejection rates. The lead time for bulk production of factory-made frames has been reduced from 4 months overseas to just 25 days. The store version of Indiefit Calculator is a mobile application used by the optometrists where they just have to enter the PD and gender to get the respective sizes across shapes. Let us now see a glimpse of the selection of frames in the store with Indiefit application, which shows how the customer experience has been enhanced. So as you have seen, for the optometrist, the entire process takes just 5 minutes to suggest the right frame size. After that, customers can directly purchase their favorite frame from a wide range of designs in the suggested size. This has led to an overwhelming response from our discerning customers. A customer says Titan Eye Plus has made frame selection as easy as selecting a denim. This practice has reached the global finals of the Design Honor category at the prestigious Innovista Awards in the Tata Group, outperforming hundreds of design innovations entered in the contest. Moreover, Indiefit won the innovation category in the IMA Innovation Practitioners Summit in India among 40 other organizations across sectors. Currently, the value of in-house manufactured frames has increased from $2.19 million in FY20 to $19.49 million in FY23, resulting in an increased contribution of in-house manufactured frames by 15%. The 90-day Net Promoter Score, which measures customer satisfaction, has increased from 36 to 55. In future, the value of in-house manufactured frames is expected to increase to $97.44 million by FY25, resulting in an increased contribution of in-house manufactured frames by 20%. We also expect an increase of 90-day Net Promoter Score from 55 to 80. We are working on mapping the PD accurately in the website using AI so that customers can buy frames online with accurate fit. We can gain 50 to 60 million US dollars in the next 2 to 3 years, increasing the revenue share of in-house manufactured frames to 27%. Our journey, which began in June 2019, saw the first launch of Indiefit frames in October 2020 and filing of the patent in June 2021. And with this, we are slowly moving towards our vision of becoming the biggest and best eye care destination in the industry. Are you wearing the right fit frame? Thank you. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.